Hey guys, we're back in the kitchen today and we are making our marinated cucumber salad, which is a part of our In a Pickle series where we've pickled all manner of things. And that whole pickling process is so good for your gut because of the vinegar content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop 3 cucumbers. I have 3 cucumbers here, and I like to kind of stripe them because I think it just makes it pretty in there and a little less of the peel. So I'm gonna chop those up, and then we're gonna take 3 good-sized tomatoes from the garden or the store, and we are going to cut them into wedges. And then we're also going to use a red onion, which you can use a sweet Vidalia onion, whatever kind of onion of your choice. And I'm gonna thin slice that, and you can choose to cut it across the whole onion, or I'm gonna do the half of the onion where it makes little crescents. You can leave them in the rings if you want to, so that it's rings floating in your cucumber salad. So I'm just gonna thin slice these cucumbers, cut my 3 tomatoes into wedges, and make little semicircles or crescent shapes out of my onion. So I'm going to get all the veggies chopped up, and you do not need to remove the seeds. You can, if you have issues where it upsets your digestive system, you can scoop out those seeds before you chop it up and put it into your salad. I'm going to use them just like they are whole, and I'm going to dump them in there. Okay, so I've chopped all my veggies, the tomato into wedges, the onion into thin slices, and my eyes are feeling it. And our cucumbers are nice and striped, and you can see what a nice color combination that provides. So now we are going to take a 1 cup of water. I'm going to pour it over it. Got the water, and we're going to use a 1/2 cup of distilled apple cider vinegar, and this happens to have the mother in it. Pour that over, and then we're going to use 1/4 cup of EVOO, extra virgin olive oil. Pour that over, and I'm going to let it sit there so all of it'll kind of run out. And we're going to do 1/4 cup of sugar. A teaspoon of salt, and then it says a teaspoon of pepper, but it says to taste, so I'm going to be a little bit more conservative with that pepper because a teaspoon of pepper would be quite a bit. And I've probably got about an 1/8. And I'll kind of test it and see if I can handle more pepper in it. So now I'm going to grab a spoon and stir it up. And I'm just going to stir it up. And I made sure I got nice crispy cucumbers. I didn't have any in my garden, but the tomatoes are from my garden. So I'm just going to stir that up. And you can stir your liquid dressing ingredients and the sugar and the salt and pepper. You can stir it in a bowl together. I just like to mix it like this, and I think it does just fine. And I can kind of tell that we don't have that much pepper in, so I'm going to put about another 1/4 where we get about 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, because that 1/8 was probably not quite enough. And then I'll show you what it looks like. And what you want to do is let it marinate. The best thing to do is pour it into a smaller container, put it in your fridge for at least 4 hours, and it's gonna be nice and marinated and ready. So let's take a little sample of this cucumber. So good, and a perfect salad to serve on our still nice warm days. So there, we'll give you a look at what it looks like, and it's just delicious. Enjoy.